Can view it?
Give me a check.
Yeah. In worst case, if you don't have a link, you can just give them the link to the YouTube channel, right? And always they just find the stream there.
Is it started?
It should be.
I don't see the. Like, this is what's up.
Just showing you the little screen.
All right, here we go. Yeah, we got it.
So we're good?
Yeah. Dad, are we able to stop this music? Oh, yeah. We need it for the live. Yeah. Can you just press the power button? Yeah, the power button's on the top. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks.
How do you want to?
Do you want to do commentary or color?
Last time I was mostly just doing like play-by-play stuff, the commentary.
Yeah. I'll do play.
So.
Okay.
Do you want to like? I'll do play-by-play. You film and color.
Sure.
Play a little more talking. All right. Let me find my.
Alex Lipinski's take quad ball, passes it out wide to Lance White. Lipinski back up top with the ball. Wesley Costin with the ball in the wing. Wesley was mostly a beater last year for Salisbury, playing keeper today. Calvin with the missed shot, it's blocked by Levon. And Costin with the drive. That's probably a dislodgement right there. Surprising no call. Lipinski finishes the goal anyway.
All right. I'm ready.
Go for it.
All right. After the good goal by Salisbury, it'll be taken up by JMU's number 11, Levon Tiskarishvili. Never practicing.
Tiskarishvili is, after one summer with the Washington Admirals, got some good experience playing the MLQ at the highest level.
Passes it over to Washko, and the ball rolls out of bounds.
Yeah, just unfortunate. We could, you know, first game of the season for some of these people, trying to get some of the jitters out.
Absolutely. Number 11. That drive was done by number 11, Calvin Temulonis.
Yeah, Temulonis with taking the charge there. Leading the break and just finding the goal easy.
Ball back in the hands of Tiskarishvili.
Lots of momentum here with Salisbury. A good start for them so far. They do have a short roster today, so we'll see how that holds up for them later in this game.
Tiskarishvili moving it around.
Oh, unfortunate from Levon there. He had the opportunity. Cat Sylvain missed the beat, causing a no bludgers. Lance White now driving the ball.
Did you get it? Looks like it.
Yeah, that's a good goal by Lance White right there. That's 30-0 Salisbury, off to a huge start. It is one thing to be said. Salisbury does have a lot of upperclassmen on this team, and JMU playing with a lot of inexperienced players here. Most of these players just their second year playing.
Yeah. One of those being Washko has the ball, passes it to Jeremiah, who takes a drive, and it's called no good.
I really thought that I saw that go in, but a surprising call by. There's some mixed calls here by the refs. It looks like there's a little bit of disagreeing. Liz is gonna get head ref Liz Stone is gonna call a yellow card on Lance White here for net contact. So it doesn't look like the goal was good, but Jeremiah does draw the foul, and this should be an easy goal right here. Yeah, that's Jeremiah Channel. Or Channel.
I think it's Channel. There we go. The easy
And
goal.
they just put it in. That's 30-10 in favor of Salisbury with the lead.
Ball being taken up by Costin. Passes it over to Temulonis.
And a great beat there by Ryan Marsh. Another Washington Admirals player who got some MLQ experience this summer.
Channel taking it up. Sees a lane.
And that might be some play after beat. It's not going to get called.
Hard to tell, but that was a great block by Lipinski.
Yeah.
If it was
Here, take over
clean.
Take over for a second. Hey, Joey.
Lance White with the ball up top, passes to Lipinski, back to White. White moves it to the left. Couldn't see a number for that one, back to White. White trying to find a lane. Passes it off to Connor Suprick. Back to Costin. Back to Suprick, who gets beat.
Yeah. Beaters have really been cleaning it up on defense here these last few possessions. Ryan March putting in a good shift. Looks like he's going to sub out now. And that's in. Charlie Bodenstein is now in at beater, along with Leslie Ivanko.
And for JMU, we have Zach Marks taking the ball up.
Marks is guarded by Bodenstein here, giving him some space to work with. Costin using that zone.
Marks goes behind the Rouse, who takes a shot that goes a little high. Will be rebounded by Frame. Back to Marks.
Good recovery on offense by JMU here to get that second look here. Lee's still hanging out behind.
To Rouse. Rouse takes a shot just over. Card rebounds, has a shot blocked by Lipinski. And it's still in.
Two unfortunate missed shots by Lee Rouse there. Both looked pretty darn close.
The Costin lost his headband, but did recover that ball for Salisbury.
Couple of close calls there from JMU.
Alex
Good looks, but no goal.
Alex Lipinski taking the ball up. Another MLQ Admiral playing. Over to Suprick, whose shot just barely goes over.
I think that he had some time there to finish it.
Exactly. I think he could have landed and set his feet a little more.
It'll be a JMU inbound behind the hoops.
Inbounded by Karg. And they'll give it to the keeper, Marks, taking the ball up.
Bodenstein and Ivanko trying to win control on offense here. Held by Fernandez and Sylvain on Salisbury.
Marks passes back to Rouse, who will get wrapped.
Yeah, it was from behind. I don't know if they're going to call that was a turn into it. It's possible. Nonetheless, Liz Stone is calling no foul on the play.
Costin has the breakaway for Salisbury, and he'll slow it down a bit to find a pass to Lance White, who fumbles it but will recover, get it to Lipinski. Lipinski takes a shot that does go in.
What a shot by Lipinski there. Absolute dime. She took her time on that one. Full confidence. Got it through two defenders there.
JMU's got the ball with
I believe
Rouse
it's
up top.
50-10 now in favor of Salisbury.
Rouse over to Frame. Frame back behind to Marks. Marks moves it to Carr. He just misses it and rolls out of bounds.
Yeah, JMU keeps trying to get it behind hoops on these possessions, and it's just not working for them right
Costin
now.
with the fast break. Loses his headband, but we'll find White with an easy dunk on the top.
Yeah. I think JMU just needs to find some answers for this. Salisbury is passing well. They've got their half-court offense. They know when to press. It's looking good for Salisbury right now.
I was liking the passing from JMU on the last one, but they just need to make that last pass and just execute a little more. And that's what Salisbury's doing to give them the edge.
Exactly. I will say Salisbury has had majority of bludger control in this game as well. and I think that that's given them a big edge in this one as well. Sometimes JMU has, so far today, has been struggling with trying to start their half-court offense successfully without bludger control. And they just need to try and take some more space on offense.
I do tend to like having control. All right, looks like it's now 50-1.
So yeah, can confirm it's 50-1 now.
Marks with the ball, taking it for JMU as they sub a few players in.
Salisbury is back in the game. He's ball carrying right now. Salisbury's pressing. They don't have any bludgers on offense here, JMU.
Passed over to Washko. Washko tries to get the ball out to Marks, but will be scooped up by Lipinski.
Yeah, Washko just trying to get it deep into their zone, get something back here.
Austin leading the charge again. Over to, I believe that was Temilonis.
Yeah, it looks like JMU made the play for control there. They got control, but it cost them a goal here on fast break. Just well read by Salisbury.
Ball back in the hands of Tiskrishvili.
And Levon is driving. A big block by Lance White at the hoops there. They had the opportunity. Great job by Charlie Bodenstein creating some space for Levon to drive. It's just a great last effort block by Lance White there to deny the goal. 60-10, JMU looking for a stop here.
Connor Suprick's got the ball.
Probably an opportunity to play there. Charlie Bodenstein decides against it.
So Super gets beat up top. There's an open ball, but the beater makes sure that stays with Salisbury.
Oh.
Another scoop and score for Temilonis.
It was good pressure by JMU. It was just very calculated swats by Salisbury there, and just right people in the right spot at the right time.
That's a good way of putting it. We got Washko with the ball. Back to Tiskrishvili. Who swings it over.
I think that's probably going to be a defenseless receiver. Yeah, early hit by Connor Suprick there, I think.
Yeah, I believe that foul was on Celia Cooley.
Yeah, just an unfortunate situation. I think Celia is going to need a sub here. We'll turn away for a second here. So, so far what we've seen, yeah, really just JMU needs to get something going on offense here. They're not taking the right amount of space, and when they get the space, it seems that Salisbury is just coming up with the right thing to try and stop them.
Yeah, we've seen a few times here. He just sort of scoops it up after a bobble. But yeah, JMU's had a few good looks. They're just a little off, and they could be way more in this game if they can just execute on those.
Absolutely. And part of it is that, I mean, they did have a tough game against a long game as well against UVA. And kind of just having to play back-to-back games here, it's never easy. Salisbury got a little bit more of an opportunity to take their time, get ready today. So they're well rested. But yeah, at the same time, Salisbury does only have 3 subs today. We'll see how the depth affects them later in the day, especially. But right now they've padded themselves with a pretty comfortable lead so far. And it looks like Lee Rouse is going to sub into the game. Rouse will have the ball at about the keeper zone here. It looks like there are no bludgers back for Salisbury at the moment either. So Rouse, yeah.
Rouse pass back to Marks. He looks for a shot, lobs it up to Tiskrishvili,
And
who dunks it in.
Great job. Marks with the great assist there.
Starting to see some of that the execution on the ball movement happening there.
Yes. Salisbury working with control now. Lance White carrying the quad ball up.
Lance White strategizing with his beaters.
Beaters are staying close together here.
Forming a nice wall for him to sort of
Yeah.
work his offense from behind.
At the same time, he's given, and now that Lance splits from his beaters.
Ooh, pass to Tamulonis is a little low. They recover it and rip a shot. Wow, it goes through.
A great shot by Tamulonis. He's been on the scoring end of a lot of these Salisbury goals here so far. And I think Marks had the opportunity to win the ball there. He just overcommitted a little bit too much.
Yeah, Tamulonis certainly played a sort of like his the strategy, which was he picked up the ball and faking it out well.
Mm-hmm. Jeremiah Channel back in the game now. Alex Vaughn at beater. That's a missed beat by Sylvain.
Channel moving the ball to Brendan Card. Back at the channel. Looking for an opening. Chooses to sort of just reset it, get behind his beaters.
A quick zero. Jeremiah's gonna run it.
Ooh.
And a good goal by Channel there. Alex Vaughn with a little bit of help there. Clearing out the last defender. Channel with the emphatic goal finish off the tee and in. It's 80-30 now.
And we're seeing White subbing off for Costin, who will be carrying the ball up for Salisbury.
We're at the 12-minute mark now. 80-30 game here.
Channel back to Tamulonis, who drives. Ooh, barely missed the shot, but it's rebounded by Costin, who does score on the tall hoop.
Yeah, and that's just another opportunity created by Tamulonis behind the hoops there. A lot of their goals have come through that, and I think JMU just needs to keep a beater further back and keep an eye on Tamulonis back there.
Absolutely. Channel with the ball for JMU. Channel looking for another lane to drive. Beats Costin. Tries to block the pleasure and takes a shot that is called wide off the top hoop. Ball is still alive. Picked up by Costin, who is hit by Channel, and Channel pops the ball out.
Wow. Great defense by Channel. He made up for the missed shot on the other end and got the stop on Costin, what surely seemed like it would be a goal.
Yeah, Costin's a very physical player, very hard to stop. Speaking from experience. Ooh, beat for Channel by JMU's number 46, Carly Hemany.
Yeah, Channel's gonna get called for the beat here, for playing after beat here, but I mean, this is a lot more of what JMU needed to be doing. They're using their beaters to get back, and they're using their beaters to create the space, and they're taking the space finally.
Absolutely. Costin with the ball.
JMU or Salisbury coming up with some speed here.
Costin passes over to Lipinski. Lipinski to White. White to Suprick. Suprick scores. Wow, beautiful passing.
Yeah, I think everybody touched the ball on that one in Salisbury. I have to say, Salisbury's offense has been very impressive today. They're moving the ball. It's very dynamic. Definitely refreshing to look at.
Rouse with the ball for JMU. Pass the ball over to Alley Frame. Back to Rouse. Over to Card. Card behind the Marks. A little bit of bounce pass. Marks beats the defender. Takes the shot that goes a little high. It's going to be picked up by Lance White on a fast break. I think he's just going to use his speed all the way to score. Another one for Salisbury.
Yeah. More unfortunate stuff on offense for JMU. It's just unlucky stuff. a missed shot. Came close to making it in, and it just turns into a fast break going the other way. It makes you wonder, maybe are they overextending their beaters a little bit too much on offense? Nobody's getting back, really, it seems.
T-Screw's back in for JMU, handling the ball.
Oh, a great catch by Jordan Pickney. And Jordan Pickney's going to run the press, doesn't beat out.
Marks up to T-Screw's really.
Looks like Ali Frame is going to recover the quad ball.
Up to Mary Washko.
Yep. Washko's got it.
He'll save the reset.
Smart play by Washko to save the reset.
Over to Frame. Back up to T-Screw's really. A little bit of
Oh, gets
pressure,
the ball
but
out.
Marks has the ball. Has Mary up top. Passes it over. He drives past the ball before
Gets
the
the
beat.
ball out.
Back to Marks, makes a spin move. The shot's
Great
good
play.
on the tall hoop.
Wow. It seemed like for most of that possession, they only had Washko and Marks. Marks was the only chaser left. It seems like Salisbury beat everyone out, and Marks just was the last person there and was able to finish.
Yeah, Marks really made a hustle play on that one to finish off the good ball movement.
Score now is 110-40 in favor of Salisbury. We're at 17 minutes here.
Lance White taking it up nice and slow, waiting for his beater. White makes a move, passed over to Lipinski. Lipinski back to White.
Oh, wow. Charlie Bodenstein playing aggressive with only one beater on defense. And it leads it to a fast break. Mary Washko with the goal there.
Ball in the
Yeah,
hands
great play by Charlie Bodenstein to lead to that. Heads up play.
Ball in the hands of Alex Lipinski.
Score is 110-50.
Over to White. Over to Temulonis. Back up to White. Lipinski. Ooh, huge
Great
block from Zach Marks. Who will recover and try to drive, but will get wrapped by Lance White. Looks like it was legal.
And once again, that's caused by the JMU beaters being a little bit more, being more willing to be aggressive on defense here. I really thought that Lance White came off broom there, but apparently not. They're gonna play on. Declan's charging the press here. Declan makes another beat here, but it's no bludgers back.
Wow. And White just makes a hustle play to dodge some defenders and
I think
score.
JMU is gonna recover bludger control here. 49? Yeah, I think it is.
The green headband? Yeah. He played last year for like a tournament and a half, but not much. He might have just played the fantasy tournament, so not against you guys. I don't know.
Assertive ARing here by Gabe Templeton. Love to see it.
You have 5 alumni. All right, Broom's up again.
So it's 120-50 now, Salisbury. We're getting close to the 20-minute mark.
Ball in the hands of Ali Frame, who will give it over to Levon Tishkushvili.
JMU taking some space.
He's just making a nice wall. Washko drives, passed it to Marks. Ooh, gets wrapped by Suprick.
Get back!
Picked up by Temulonis, who will take the fast break.
I think
Wraps by Levon. Ooh. A little bit of confusion there.
Temulonis did not see Declan McAlevey.
Yeah, that play finally.
Making that play, making that stop. One bludger back on defense for Salisbury here. It looks like Tamulonis might need an injury sub here. Yeah, unfortunate play there.
Tamulonis has been huge this game.
He has.
I really hope he's going to be all right.
And especially with a short roster, you really do hope that he's okay and he's able to go back in.
In tournaments past, sometimes that short roster, like an injury or two, has really hurt Salisbury in being able to play in some tournaments like last year.
Absolutely.
But they always bring good talent.
Absolutely. I have to say I like the energy that Marks and Washko have brought for JMU here. They're hustling to balls. They're creating second chances on offense, and they're really making things go for the offense and creating some of these goals. So one of the reasons why they still have a shot in this game.
Absolutely. Some of the new players stepping up as they're both going into their second year, but with only playing limited games last year.
Absolutely. It looks like they're gonna have players go back to their huddle here. So Shane, if you're Salisbury here, what are you telling the rest of your players here?
Honestly, I think we just gotta keep up the hustle, keep doing what we're doing. Seems like they've slowed a little bit in the past few minutes as JMU's got a few. But just if they just get back to their ball movement and they're just scooping up the loose balls when they're on defense, just scooping up the errant passes that JMU has had a couple of. I think they're gonna keep doing what they're doing, stay in this game, and stay ahead in this game.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that their passing has been huge, especially early in this game, and helping them win these goals. But yeah, I think that one thing I think that has been leading to JMU getting back into this game is just their beaters have been keeping pace with them now. I think that they're creating some more space for their offense. And really on defense, we've seen them be a little bit more aggressive even without control, and it's led to some turnovers. That's worked in JMU's favor.
Yeah, absolutely. And those are some of the turnovers Salisbury's getting in the beginning of the game that was giving them fast breaks.
So I would like to see a little bit more aggression out of Salisbury's beaters here, try and close out this game. Looks like we're sending players back to their brooms here. I imagine we're pretty close to the 20-minute mark here. Diego Rojas Godoy is our snitch today for this game, snitching against his old team, Salisbury. All right, we are 10 seconds away, so this will likely be our last possession until the 20-minute mark here. JMU does have bludger control. We'll see if they try to sit on it, try and hold on to it for the SOP portion of the game to start with it, or if they try and sell out and try and create a goal-scoring opportunity here.
T-Screws really is going to start with the ball.
Will take a few seconds for their beaters to get in the game here. Cat Sylvain's going to press a little bit.
Lance White
And it looks like Salisbury's going to have the possession here, maybe. It's a scrum here between Fernandez and Siskarishvili. Frame gets beat out. It's
looks like JMU had the ball covered by Frame, who got immediately beat, then recovered by Salisbury, and that takes us to 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're at 20 minutes. I'm not sure if Suprik or Siskarishvili have the ball to start this, but we will see when we get back. So the score right now is 120-50. Salisbury is in the lead. A hefty lead, although a catch for JMU does get them within striking distance again. I would think that JMU probably does still want to keep their bludgers in the quad ball game just to try and get back in that game. Salisbury, we'll see what they do. They just decide to do this. Alex Lipinski is a proven seeker in this conference. They've come up with some huge catches in the past, but also some talented seekers on JMU as well, and Charlie Bodenstein, Alex Vaughn as well.
Yeah, JMU's definitely boasting the very like aggressive, physical, dynamic seekers. They can send that our flag runner here. But we have Alex Lipinski, who's just so sneaky. you never see her coming.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I do believe she's a returning @5 All-Star player, I believe.
Yes. Last year, I believe Alex was an All-Star seeker for second team. Yeah, you can see kind of the body language of these two teams here as well on the sidelines. Salisbury with the shorter roster, a lot of them are sitting, a lot of them looking tired right now. JMU still looking kind of fresh, everybody's standing, walking around, heads are still up. So good to see from JMU. They still think that they're in this game. They think that they can still snag a victory here. Liz Stone is calling players back to their brooms.
Flag runner Diego strutting for the camera.
So we have to get control there, but doesn't look like that's happening.
Looks like the ball will start with Suprick on Salisbury, who just slowed things down.
And right now we're playing this game with only 2 bludgers. The third bludger is way back by Salisbury's hoops.
Lance drives, Rouse tries to make a wrap.
JMU's gonna press here, it
Over
looks
to Costin.
like. But none of their beaters are in the quad ball game.
Costin to John Fernandez. It was the first time he was able to get to the ball this game.
Yeah, Marsh and Alex Vaughn beating
driving.
the
Looking for a
JMU.
shot. Ooh, a great shot, but the hand of Lance White is just hard to get past. And the ball's recovered by Fernandez.
Looks like Leslie Ivanko is seeking for JMU. They'll get some time alone with the snitch here.
Lance White going wide, following
Lipinski now
Speeder.
alone. Oh, a great dive by Lipinski to dodge the beat.
White moving into Suprick. Back to White. White over to Fernandez, who gets beat and fumbles the
Another
ball.
stop by the beaters on defense.
Easy fast break.
here.
Ooh, stumbles,
Oh.
but still manages to score.
Oh,
He might have hurt his ankle or
that looked
calf
rough.
somewhere.
Yeah, that's if this is an extended injury here for Siskarishvili, this is not good for JMU.
Yeah.
He got the goal. It looks like it may have been a calf cramp. Yeah, he's up and standing now. I think it may have just been a cramp on the fast break. But yeah, good to see it that Siskarishvili is up and walking.
We'll say he'll just go get a breather. Hopefully stretch it out a bit and he'll be good to go again.
It is a good goal that makes it 120-70. So JMU has gone 2-0 in this flag runner on pitch period so far.
Yeah, it's starting to shape up. That snitch catch very well could change this game.
I will say Brian Marsh and Alex Vaughn have been dominating the beater game so far in flag runner on pitch. It's looking good for them so far.
Keeper John Fernandez for Salisbury is going to hustle back and pick up the ball.
And Cragg is the one that subs in for Siskarishvili.
Salisbury setting up their offense. Got White on his left, Costin on his right. Over to White. White gets beat, and Frame recovers for JMU.
And I think that that's the third possession in a row where Marsh has tagged out the seeker and then gone and made a play to stop the Salisbury offense.
JMU's defense has been tough in SOP so far.
Quite the shift by Ryan Marsh so far.
Lee Rouse passed over to Mary Washko. Behind Brendan Card. Waiting for a pass.
This is the good passing that we needed to see from JMU.
Washko to Rouse. Rouse takes a shot.
Oh, what a shot! A bit of a floater from Lee Rouse. At the top of the key, goes in on the little hoop. What a shot.
Those are the shots she's been looking for all game. And finally gets that one to land. I'm sure there'll be more to come.
So we're at 120 to 80 now for JMU. It's Salisbury still in the lead by 4 goals.
Lance White with the ball. Lance driving, running around, doing the classic circle technique. Passes back up top. Looks like this might have been a shot a little high. Recovered by Costin, coming back from hoops. Way to keep the offense alive. Costin moves it to Suprick, who gets the dunk, the alley-oop.
I was really close. Bang bang play. It's good movement between Costin and Suprick.
It might have been perfect placement on the pass from Costin.
Yeah. It looks like Alex Vaughn did make a beat, but just a half second too late. Charlie Bodenstein now at seeker for JMU. Oh, a seeker swat by Alex Lipinski. That worked out great. I don't think that Salisbury's going to win control off of it, but...
And here we see T. Scrishvili is now back in the game, ready to go.
Good to see him back in the game. Not as much luck with the seeker swat this time for Lipinski.
Looking for a lane.
He has some space.
Pass to Rouse, who passed a little behind. Rouse fell on it, but it's going to be a turnover as the beater clears it up for Salisbury.
Yeah, it was a good look. Salisbury recognized that Salisbury was going for control and then tried the attack there. Just couldn't connect on the pass with Rouse.
Lance White speeding up the offense. Over to Costin. Costin gets the ball out in time. Back to White, who gets wrapped by T. Scrishvili. Was maybe called for a foul, but they just sent them back to hoops instead.
Yeah, I think that the AR saw the contact from behind, but I think Stone is calling it off because the player turned into it.
I think that sounds right. T. Scrishvili with Rouse going behind, Washko on his left, and
Is that Celia?
Yeah, Celia Cooley in the game.
Oh!
Tough drive, but just barely misses.
Oh, wow.
Gets a rebound before he gets beat out.
Incredible effort by...
Washo's going to try to recover, but it's going to be a little bit of a dive.
Yeah, that's going to be a dangerous play. Should be a card, I think, for Washko. Yeah. It was a great effort play by Salisbury. It was drove through about 3 or 4 players and just got stuffed at the hoops, but he recovered it and tapped the ball out to create a second chance here.
Looks like a timeout may have been called
Yeah.
as teams head to their sidelines.
Timeout.
It's been a little bit of a slow game the past couple minutes here, as it's been really defensive, and neither team seems to be able to put it through the hoop.
Yeah. JMU got a few quick goals after the 20-minute mark here quickly. Thanks to honestly some great beating by Alex Vaughn and Ryan Marsh. But not much luck after that, just some missed passes, some tidying up from the beater end on Salisbury. But
yeah, the JMU beaters definitely had a great run. But throughout this game, we've seen it go back and forth between the two teams' beater sets.
And I have to say, it doesn't really seem like Diego Rojas Godoy, our flag runner, has been threatened too much. There have been some one-on-one opportunities that Ivanko, Bodenstein, and Lipinski have had on them, but no real close looks from what I've seen so far.
Diego is a pretty strong guy, so they're definitely a hard flag runner to go against.
Yeah. Players heading back to their brooms now. It looks like Salisbury has control and the quad ball just at the start of this play here. So a correction in the score. It's 130-70. I may have added another in my head, but it's period. No one has caught yet. And I correct myself here too. JMU does have bludger control, it looks like, to start the possession. McAlevey might have a shot at taking out White here and seeing if Marks can get the ball. We'll see what happens.
A little bit of a tricky spot for White with Marks right there. See how he uses Costin and some of his other players right behind him.
And
looks like McAlevey will just go back on defense and let us take it up.
Sylvain backs him up very frighteningly. McAlevey makes a beat.
White drives in the space. Block shot by
and a
Tiskushvili.
Block by
recovered by Fernandez. Over to Tamilonis. Back to Costin, where it's blocked by the alley frame, picked up by Tiskushvili.
And it's a 0 bludgers back. Opportunity created. It all started with Declan McAlevey pressing a beaters and making a great block in the process too. Salisbury takes advantage of it, makes the goal. We are now at 130-80. Set score is 180.
Let's see if we can have a snitch catch to really change this game. Charlie Bodenstein really pushing for it, trying to make a move, and just really get an edge. On offense for Salisbury, we have John Fernandez with the quad ball.
And it looks like a press opportunity for JMU here.
Tamilonis with the ball behind.
It doesn't look like the beaters are
Over
pressing
to White.
though.
White beats Rouse, has some space, misses the dunk over Marks, and Marks will recover. White will immediately pressure Marks, cause a fumble.
That is great pressure by Lance White there. JMU did have a chance to run, but he slowed them up. Very good play. Oh, and that's a catch from Charlie Bodenstein right here.
I just saw that
From the looks of it, it looks like it was a good catch. That would bring JMU within 2 goals. And that is confirmed, yep. A good catch by Charlie Bodenstein really puts his team back in the game here now. So its set score is 180. Salisbury has the lead 130-110, or 115, excuse me, with the snitch catch coming from JMU. So 5 goals wins the game for Salisbury, 7 goals wins the game for JMU.
Zach Marks starting with the ball for JMU. Pass to Salisbury really behind. He takes a hit, gets it back to Marks. Marks passes it over to Rouse, who tips it, tries to tip it, Boston scoops it up.
Yeah, Jordan Pickney just read the pass there. Good job by Pickney. Good anticipation there on defense.
Costin's going to set things up.
Oh, a great catch by Kat Sylvain.
Costin with it behind, trying to find a pass or somewhere to go with it. Finds Suprick.
Oh, Suprick dodges a beat there and is just going to drive through and scores on the small hoop there.
Smart drive by Subrick not to charge stationary defender. As we
Yeah.
see with the new rule set.
Yeah, avoids making that happen. We are at 140 to 115.
So it's going to be Brendan Karg for JMU taking it up as some subs are happening. It's like Bodenstein's already back in the game from Secret as a chaser.
I think that is the faintest green headband I've seen. I think Bodenstein is a keeper.
I think so, actually. Bounce pass to Rouse.
Wow, Rouse really has been something on these.
Rouse is right there, but Bodenstein picks up the rebound and dunks it.
I think that Bodenstein was called beat before. Jordan Pickney cleaning it up once again.
Very beater-heavy game.
Lipinski carrying the ball down.
Pinsky makes one miss. Ball is tipped, goes to Bodenstein. Ball out
Oh,
by Taylor
what?
Lennis. That's going to be net contact, and the shot was missed.
Wow.
But it's coming back.
And I think it was somebody, the JMU defender got the ball, but immediately passed it back. And nobody on JMU recognized that the throw was happening backwards. And Tamulonis picked it up, draws the foul, and this will likely end up being a goal here. Actually, I don't know. It might be a tough positioning here now for Tamulonis. Tamulonis had a clean shot, missed it likely because of the foul. Probably the best move here for Tamulonis now is just to restart the offense.
Especially those two JMU beaters, like, bearing down right on top of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and JMU probably has a chance to call a press.
So Tamulonis swings it back up top.
Yeah, McAlevey is going to press.
Costin the super.
Beats Costin. McAlevy's beat out, though.
Gets the edge and dumps it in.
I think the beaters, something was off with the beaters there on JMU.
Really seems like Salisbury's finding their stride again on the offense end.
Yeah.
Charlie Bodenstein carrying the ball up as keeper. Looking for a pass. Ooh, gets an opening from the beater. Back to Rouse, who gets beat. Gets it off, and it's recovered by Costin.
Jordan Pickney has been a menace behind the hoops here, picking off these.
Costin sees a fast break and is charging down the field. Uncontested, through a falling hoop.
Yeah, no real chance of stopping that. Costin is the person to stop. I think we're at 160 to 115 now. It's either 150 or 160. Yep, can confirm it is 160 to 115. Salisbury needs 2 to win. JMU still needs 7 to win. Lots of high pressure from the beaters here on JMU.
Bodenstein swings it to Card. Has a little bit of space, but some pressure. Rips a shot that's blocked by Suprick. And Cooley is not able to recover behind.
Yeah, I think JMU just needs to pass around a little bit more here.
I think so. A lot of the passes have been like longer passes or trying to switch the field over the hoops. And those are just hard to execute sometimes. Lipinski with the ball for Salisbury. Swings it to Suprick. Back to Lipinski. He's got the space. Rips a shot that's blocked by Karg. Picked up by Frame. Handed to Bodenstein, who's slowly taking up the field. Got a beater behind him, doesn't
There's
see it.
a beater behind.
But the beater will
It
choose
looks like
not to.
Jordan Pickney's going to take this opportunity, beats him out, and
That'll be a little confusion. The ball's still on the ground.
and Lipinski's going to pick it up now.
He dodges the beat.
Dodges the beat.
Over to Costin, who's going to use their size and speed to drive. Tosses to Tamulonis, who scores. Salisbury's 1 to go.
Good communication there from Costin, kind of directing Tamulonis where he wanted him. There's a call for a legal procedure. I'm not really sure why. What happened, but the ball's going to come back to Salisbury. Costin has possession.
Yeah, you can't really see what happened, but even watching us explain it. But I think it might have been something with a keeper procedure, like restarting the ball.
I'm not sure.
But it cost the ball up top with a chance to end it.
Yeah, this is...
Costin fakes.
Bodenstein really using that keeper
Costin
zone
to
here.
Suprick. Suprick's going to make a move, use the size to dunk it into the small hoop to end it.
Yeah, Suprick with a powering dunk to end it there. A really good, big statement win by Salisbury here.
A really great game all around, especially with how evenly spread out the scoring was from the chasing game from Salisbury.
Absolutely. Yeah, Salisbury getting some revenge on the couple of losses that they had to Virginia Reunited last year, coming back and beating JMU this year. So, yeah, Salisbury 1-0 on the day. They'll face the other undefeated team so far in our next game here, University of Virginia. So tune back in for Game 3.